Tray 24, my friends. I think many of you maybe lost faith in me and maybe I lost faith in myself. However, we have it here for you today. Better late than never. And finally, as the #1 free-to-play player, we have it. I am so excited about it here. Something new that is going to help you take down Choco Decadent Cake Tower Tray 24, and we got it for you in today's episode. Thank you for tuning in. As always, this one took me a long time, so I really appreciate the likes and the subs. In fact, right before Christmas, it's been like 2-3 weeks. It's wild. I've spent a lot of time on it. We'll talk about that here in a second. So again, thank you for the likes and the subs. Additionally, if you do got questions or comments, let me know. I love to hear from you and would love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. We got so many players in there. It's been so awesome, and I always appreciate it. Now, with that, down below, you'll find today's episode timestamps where we do talk about everything that you need to know to take this thing down. A little bit of that backdrop. Additionally, the 4 T's. That's the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings in order to help you succeed and take down Decadent Choco Cake Tower Tray 24 and this baddie, the Pepper Pangolin Cookie. This thing is a nightmare, and we have it here for you starting right now. All right, now actually a few minutes ago or seconds ago if you started then. Anyway, with that, welcome. And we have a few things first and foremost, as always, when it does come to our 4 T's, that's the tactics. We got the special conditions here. In this battle, cookies will have certain stats adjusted. Min cookie level 70, skill level 70, min cookie grade 5-star, bond sugar gnome laboratory costume sets, guild level, all that other stuff doesn't matter. Biscuits matter, my friend. Anything above that 70 also helps. Now, a couple things here before we do talk about the rest. I spent a ton of resources into this. If you actually notice here in the top left, I finally got my treasures up to level 12. I did go use a bunch of mileage tickets to make that happen. It has helped, so I want to call that out. Additionally, this team here that I am showing got me just shy of 10 million. Not quite enough. We'll talk about some of the other pieces. I got one key change that really close that gap and got us there, my friends. So let's go ahead and continue on. With Pepper Pengolan Cookie here, this boss will use a powerful skill at the start of the battle. Yes, it does. It's brutal. There's something we got to do with that too. Use cookies who can survive a great amount of damage. So very important there. Now, additionally here, we do have Indomitable Will. After receiving a certain amount of regular damage, attack damage over a given period of time, cast debuff, and that will greatly reduce attack and attack speed regardless of debuff immunity. We also have Pepper Spray here, deals damage to the nearest target by spraying pepper and inflicts burn. We also have Ground Strike, slams down on the ground, pushing back and stunning the nearest target. Then we also have Pepper Vortex, creates a vortex centered around Pepper Pangolin Cookie, pulling in enemies and inflicting injury. And then last but not least, we got the Pepper Pangolin Call, blows a horn made of Pepper Pangolin shell to summon 2 Pepper Pengolan soldiers and 2 Pepper Pengolan officers. Your recommended cookies here are Burning Spice and Capsation and Snapdragon. You definitely need the burn and fire damage here, my friends, for Pepper, just because it is weak to that. It is crucial to have that happen. So how do we get there? This is how we get there, my friends. I am so excited about this. We have Oak Chung Cookie here, and that is the absolute key. You don't even need Snapdragon. You definitely do want 2 healers here though. So you might be able to do Snap with Oak Chung. Anyway, I haven't tried it, but Oak Chung, I was so excited to make this video once I got it. Oak Chung was the one final thing that I needed to make this team happen. Look at that. We get it at 1.4 million in terms of our team power. Once again, as a free-to-play player, I typically try to keep my stuff underinvested. Unfortunately, for the treasures, we had to do it to make it happen. I could probably have reduced it now if I would have found Oak Chung sooner, but I kept making all these tweaks. And the biggest piece of that, once we get to the gear, I'll talk about this a little bit more, was just running out of the ability to tweak the biscuits. I had got down to about 200, which was like 8 tries left. I built it back up to about 15, 2000, and then back down. So here we go. So this is the team that's going to do it. You need the burn damage, Burning Spice, and Capsation here. Capsation really helps keep some of those additional baddies in there back. We got Golden Cheese. Golden Cheese is here to help you survive. It can get taken out. You get the shield that gives you a little bit of extra runway towards the second time, towards the end. Oak Chung here just does such an amazing job. Now, the key pieces here is is you get all these heals, but you get the additional crit and the crit damage plus the heals target and the when their HP is below 50%. On top of that, the gift, the flat stack here of the 8,300, 3,500, and the 5,000 does make a difference, my friends. That literally, this cookie closed my 10 million gap, which is crazy. So super, super important there. You might be able to do it as well with our friend right here. I haven't tried that, but again, the additional flat stacking making a big difference. It's got the damage resist and a little bit more survivability, a little bit of a different way with caramel shoe. However, Oak Chung again is that more attack forward one that really helped make the difference here for me. All right, now on top of that, in terms of our treasures, we're on Old Pilgrim Scroll, Sleepyhead's Jelly Watch, Dream Conductor Whistle. Ideally, you just want to be on a lot of attack. Something I thought about moving over to that I did not quite get to was this right here, Elder Pilgrim's Torch, just for the more damage received on the fire type to increase that. That's something that you might be able to play around with as well. I tried the lovely Black Raisin in there. I've tried the original one. Like I said, this is the team to get it done. So with that, let's go ahead, because once again, the topping bonus effects and the gear is a little bit tweaked because of those toppings. So biscuits matter. So let's go ahead and take a look at the gear. First and foremost, though, as always, it is a great time to like and subscribe, particularly because it's Trey 24. This was rather difficult for more content like this. And obviously we have, well, not quite obvious, but we do have all of our topping guides, gear guides, and biscuit guides here on the channel for you to check out. So a couple things that I did. I tweaked capsation here, went more on the attack. I went into more fire damage and additional attack. So I did make those investments on this one in particular. Then when it came to burning spice, we're on attack. So moved into attack, on attack as well. Well, fire damage got really nice one here, moved more attack. We got crit and HP for a little bit more blend of survivability and attack for damage. Nice that we get the 20, because here this is at 25. So huge if you can make those things happen, my friends. And like I said, right here, if we go into reset, I'm only down to 478. I hardly got any of that radiant biscuit dough left. So I spent a lot to make it happen, and we luckily got through. Now additionally here, what I did is I went on attack for golden cheese and focused on earth damage. So again, if you can get your earth damage a little bit higher than me, it's like 35%, that's going to be way better than where I'm at. And again, focus on attack. With Oak Chung here, we're on lots and lots of cooldown. You could move this forward into more attack if you wanted to, but I wanted to make sure that we kept everything going. And then additionally here, with our ferret, we got a little bit more survivability focus. You can move more towards attack and cooldown, those kinds of things. However, again, this got us through, my friends. So the next most important thing here to really understand is when you go into Pangolin, Oak Chung and golden cheese can get wiped. So you need to make sure that you trigger Oak Chung before you hit the boss and try and get golden cheese as well for surviving that first hit. If you can do that, you can auto all your way through. And like I said, originally had a 10 million gap, and this thing closes that gap here for you. And we're going to put that to the test. So with that, let's get to it here. First and foremost, though, if you do got those questions or comments, let me know. Would love to hear from you and love to see you in our community Discord server, my friends. It is time for the battle to put the test to here. We will be on the 2.5 speed. Hit the Oak Chung right now. Make sure that you hit golden cheese immediately, just like that. So now everything's going to get hit really hard, but you can keep making sure that you're hitting all these things below as well. If you want to, sometimes it's easier to play at a lower speed just to make sure that some of these things are getting triggered a little bit faster. If you do run into that challenge on life or on the Pangolin's life there towards the end, you may want to do that because you might be able to sneak in a couple extra things. Now, because we do have a little bit more crit in this one and a little bit more crit damage, hopefully it helps us blend down some of that RNG. You may hit some of that RNG if you don't get it at first, and at first you don't succeed. Make sure to try again, my friends. All right, here we go. We're getting really close. We're about to get hit by the baddie here as we get close to the final mile, as I like to say. Oak Chung, here we go, my friends. Here we go. Don't lose. Don't do it. Get in those last hits. Oh, buzzer beater right there, my friends. Look at that. So awesome. Back to back for me. Love it. Well, you didn't see the one right before this, but back to back and cutting it close. Regardless, the buzzer beater, we got it here for you. So excited. You can do it a little bit faster, and sometimes that's a little bit of that RNG there for you. So my friends, that is Decadent Choco Cake Tower Tray 24. We have now done it. I am so excited. It is over and we can move on to tray 25. With that though, however, once again, if you got a question or comment as we've taken down Decadent Choco Cake Tower Tray 24 here today and Pepper Penguin Cookie, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you and would love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. With that, as always, a huge thank you. Truly, I appreciate it. And additionally, this was a huge one for me to get through. So I appreciate your support as well. Thank you for those likes and those subs. And thank you so much to our members as always. We do have memberships available to you. You can check those out. Something there for everyone, as I like to say, along with our affiliate links, our swag, and our merch. And additionally, don't forget my socials. At me, chat me, stay connected, my friends. Feels good. Feels good, my friends. And with that, we'll see you again soon. I hope it feels as good for you as it does for me. And until next time, keep on running.